The rain lashed against the windows of Peacock Court. The old mansion stood gloomy in the storm, its carved gates and high towers shrouded in shadows. Inside the drawing-room, 4 figures waited nervously. The butler entered. "Monsieur Hercule Poirot has arrived." A small, neat man stepped into the room, dressed immaculately, shoes polished, mustache perfect. Poirot gave a polite bow. "Poirot." "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am told I was summoned for a puzzle, and perhaps for something darker." Lady Charlotte, the hostess, rising anxiously. "Monsieur Poirot, thank you for coming. My late husband, Lord Ashbury, left us with a very strange will. He declared that the true heir of Peacock Court would be the one who solved a riddle hidden in this house. He wrote, 'The true heir shall be the one who solves the puzzle. But beware, the peacock sees all.'" Poirot, smiling slightly. A man who loved his games, even after death. And yet puzzles alone would not trouble you so much. "There is more, I think?" Miss Violet, nervous cousin. "Yes, last night Lady Charlotte's sapphire necklace vanished, stolen, and now everyone is under suspicion." Poirot. "Ah, so we have a puzzle, and a theft, perhaps even a crime. Then we must begin at once." Questioning the guests. Poirot first spoke with Sir Henry, a retired soldier. "Poirot, do you care for jewels, Sir Henry?" Sir Henry, gruffly. "Jewels? Nonsense! I want my portion of the estate in cash. Sell everything else." "One—" Poirot. "And yet, jewels can be turned into cash rather easily." Sir Henry scowled, but said no more. Poirot turned to Miss Violet. Miss Violet, trembling. "I didn't touch the necklace, I swear. But last night I saw a shadow outside Lady Charlotte's door. Someone was there." Poirot. "A shadow can sometimes reveal more than a face, mademoiselle." Next was Edmund, the charming nephew. Edmund, with a smile. "Surely you don't suspect me. I was at cards all evening. Half the house can confirm it." Poirot. "An alibi is like fine silk, monsieur. It covers much, but can tear easily." Finally Lady Charlotte spoke. Lady Charlotte. "The necklace was precious to me, not for money but for memory. If it is lost, I lose a part of myself." Poirot studied her closely. "Or perhaps, madame, someone wished you to lose more than a necklace." The first clue. Later that evening, Poirot wandered the mansion. In the great hall stood a grand wooden carving of a peacock, its jeweled eyes glittering. Poirot whispered, "The peacock sees all. Let us see." He pressed one jeweled eye. A hidden panel clicked open, revealing a folded parchment. Poirot read, "To find what is lost, follow the feathers of pride. Where vanity sleeps and silence hides." He smiled. Vanity, the dressing table. In Lady Charlotte's room, a peacock feather lay on her vanity. Inside a drawer, Poirot found another note. It read, "Beneath the ticking guardian, the truth lies waiting." They all rushed to the hall, where the grandfather clock ticked solemnly. Poirot opened its base. Inside was a velvet pouch, but it was empty. Poirot, "The jewels were hidden here. Someone has already taken them." The game turns dark. That night the storm grew louder. Poirot gathered everyone. Poirot, "The thief is among us, but it is not greed alone. The jewels were part of the puzzle. Someone wished to keep the inheritance uncertain. That is why they vanished." Suddenly a scream rang out. Everyone rushed upstairs. Miss Violet lay collapsed by the staircase, unconscious but alive. Poirot frowned. "Now the game has turned dangerous indeed." "Iun," Poirot explains. Back in the drawing room, the tension was thick. Poirot stood calmly, his small eyes glittering. Poirot, "Let us reason. Sir Henry desires only money, not jewels. Lady Charlotte weeps for her necklace. She would not steal it from herself. Miss Violet is timid, frightened, hardly bold enough for such tricks. That leaves one man. Edmund. Edmund, with forced laughter. You accuse me because I smiled? Because I play cards? Nonsense. Where is your proof? Poirot. The proof lies in the details. You, monsieur, helped Lord Ashbury design his puzzles. You knew every clue, every hiding place. You took the jewels from the clock to mislead the others. And when I examined the empty pouch, I found a faint trace of card powder, the same white dust you use when you shuffle your deck each evening. Edmund's face darkened. Lady Charlotte, so it was you all along. The butler stepped forward and seized Edmund by the arm. He struggled, but there was no escape. The end Lady Charlotte turned to Poirot, tears in her eyes. How can I ever thank you? Poirot gave a gentle bow. Do not thank me, madame. Thank the little gray cells. They see what others do not. The storm outside began to fade. The great peacock carving in the hall gleamed faintly as dawn broke. Poirot took his cane, put on his hat, and stepped out into the morning light. Once again, Hercule Poirot had solved the puzzle.